Oh, hello there. We're gonna be trying streaming for 2 days consecutively, and see. The first stream actually went pretty well, all things considered. It's almost a miracle that it went decent. But we'll try it again. We're gonna wing it. We'll do it live. Let's see. Let me go ahead and I should probably boot up the game. That might help. There we go. Well, if you are hearing this, whether it be live or on the VOD, I hope you're having a wonderful day. My day was not too bad. What happened today? I choked on my own saliva today. That was fun. It happened like earlier this morning, and for some reason it messed my my throat up for the rest of the day. I don't know how that's possible, but that was pretty gnarly. I almost died. So yeah, I've been dealing with that. Okay, let me go ahead and tab over. Bring the music down and smooth transition to the game. Maybe. Oh, there it is. There it is. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. Let me not quit the game. I also got a haircut today, which is long overdue, so feeling snazzy. Let's see, everything seems to be working. So yeah, today we're going to be playing some Queen's Blood, which is a game that is exclusive to Final Fantasy VII. Almost all Final Fantasy games have some sort of iteration of a card game, and I guess for this game it is Queen's Blood. So yeah, we're still in the Gold Saucer. We're gonna go ahead and go to... What was it? There it is, this place. So yeah, so Queen's Blood is a game that was introduced early in this game. And actually, it's really fun. I actually like it a lot. So I've been doing all like the side quests of any chance I can to play this game, Queen's Blood. So for the next hour or so, I'm gonna go ahead and try to clear all the Queen's Blood. I guess you can call them side quests here, and hopefully I do a decent enough job to yeah, clear them all out. But no pressure, you know. No pressure at all. This key theme of my streams, no pressure. So I'll go ahead and jump into a game here. And I guess I can kind of mini explain what Queen's Blood is once the game actually is started. For this first game, I'll play it with my safe deck. This is my safe deck right here, deck number 1. I've won a lot of games with this deck, so just to play safe, just to get into the groove, I'm gonna go ahead and start with this deck. Telling you that I was choking on my saliva earlier. That really messed me up. I've never had that happen to me before. Alright, so I have a chance here to mulligan any cards I don't want to play or start off with right now. This is actually a pretty decent hand, so I'm gonna go ahead and stick with it. Alright, so to summarize what Queen's Blood is, this is a game where it The board is kind of broken up into 3 rows horizontally. So we got the top row, I call them lanes, top lane, middle lane, and bottom lane. And what happens is you play cards. Each card kind of has its own power up and what it does, and etc. etc. But basically, you play cards, you get points, and your opponent does the same. And what happens is if you get enough points on each individual lane, you'll keep those points. So say I'll play cards in top lane, and so does my opponent. Say I get 6 points and he gets 5 points. Once that top lane fills out and it's 6-5, I'll get those 6 points. He doesn't get the 5 points. And basically that goes on until all the cards are played, and at the end of the game, or end of the round, all the points tally, and whoever has the most points wins. So it's pretty simple, but depending on the power-ups that you have, it can get pretty challenging, I guess. There's been instances where I've had really good games. It's kind of part like chance as well. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start with one of my classic plays, since I am a Queen's Blood Pro. I have my own playbook, and my opening plays usually to start with. Actually, I'll start with this guy here. So it'd be kind of hard to just keep on playing and explaining each power-up that each card has, but I'll leave it to you to kind of figure out what's going on, because I don't want to keep explaining what's going on. Oh, and also, like, depending on how many... So if you look at the board, on my side, I have some pawns, like, kind of across my board. The middle lane has 2, and top and bottom lane have 1. Depending on how many pawns I have, it corresponds to what kind of cards I can play. So for instance, this card to the very right has 2 pawns listed on the top left of the card. So I can play this card in middle lane, since that middle lane has 2 pawns. If the square has no pawns, then I can't play any cards at all. So with that, it looks like my opponent is pushing middle lane. So I'm gonna go... Let's see. For this specific mission, it gives me these 2 cards for free at the very start of the round, which boosts my power for each card, or points. What should be my next move? Should I push bottom lane? Should I even out my top lanes? Yeah, I'm gonna use this guy to kind of fill out my top and bottom lanes. Yeah, I'll go with that. Alright, so this guy is playing Crystalline Crab. He is pushing middle lane. So it's a interesting predicament, because if I do play a card that gives me pawns on each of these squares, or either or, it gives them the opportunity to capture the pawn. Which may not make a lot of sense of me explaining it right now, so let's see here. For example, let me play this card, which gives me pawns on all sides. It gives me a stack of 3 on the top lane, which is good to have for more powerful cards. So I'll go ahead and play that, and we'll see. Actually, I shouldn't have done that, because he could capture my... Yeah, he could do that. So basically what he did was he captured all of my green pawns on top and middle lane, so now I can no longer play any cards for top lane. Unless I have a card that magically captures these ones, I'm pretty much done on top lane. Aside from this spot here. Okay, well what I can do here is... Actually, this is a pretty good play right here. I can use Crystalline Crab and get my middle and bottom lanes back. And we'll see what he does next. Okay, so this is good. So for bottom lane, I can go ahead and play a card and pretty much secure bottom lane. So what I could do... So regardless, I have bottom lane 1 already. Despite whatever card I play. Maybe I'll play this guy here. Alright, let's see. I also have this power-up card. Yeah, we can do that. Oh wow. Okay. So we saw that bottom lane card, or spot. So on top lane he has 3, I have 4. It's possible that he can take it. He's gonna win middle lane. But I'm pretty sure I'm safe for bottom lane. So I just need to have enough points for top lane to win it. What's the best move for that? I can go 5, 7. Alright, so I might just have to chance it and see if this is enough to get top lane. If I can get top lane, I should be able to be good. So I highly doubt he'll take bottom lane, but you never know. Alright, I lost. Yeah, I lost. Dang it. Alright, yeah, so basically it's kind of pointless now because I have no spots I can play any cards in, and just based on his side of the board, he has 9 and 7, which is 16. He'll take bottom and middle lanes, and I'll only have 12 for my bottom lane, so 12 against 16, he wins. So that's when I restart. I'm just getting warmed up, you know. No pressure, you know. So now that I'm warmed up, let me go ahead and try a different deck. Lately I haven't been really putting too much thought in my decks. I just want to try different cards and just run it with it and see what I can pull off. Let me try this deck here. This deck is more so for like, so you can like destroy cards too, if your power up grants you that. So I kind of built this deck to destroy opponent cards and kind of capitalize off that. So we'll see how far that gets me. I think I should be good with this, and so I'll go ahead and play. Alright, so yeah, so I get my 2 free power-up cards, but I'm gonna go ahead and open with... Yeah, I'll open with that. Let's see. Let's see how this goes. Sometimes luck is a factor when it comes to Queen's Blood. So you can't really think too hard about your moves, because they might play just some crazy card and it's over. Okay, so he's going top lane. Man. This is the move. Try to balance out my... Alright, so this guy is playing that card. In the strat playing Queen's Blood, you kinda wanna have your mid, like... So see there's a gap between me and the opponent. This column here. So I don't want to give him any pawns for him to take. I want him to make that first move so I can take his pawns. At least that's a strat that I kind of started using. So I don't really want to play top or middle lanes. So what can I play? I definitely want to fill out my bottom. Ah, this is interesting. Do I give him that middle pawn? If I do... Oh, I can't. Could do this. Let's try it. Because I'm thinking I can always use this card, which would destroy that spot. So if he plays a card eventually on that wide tile in top lane, I can use this card to destroy it. Granted, if it's only 3 points or less. So let's try that. See how it goes. Alright, so we get some pawns, middle and bottom lane. Do I have anything that can take them? I could use... Oh, I can't use that card. I'm kind of limited on what I can do. Oh, this is a good one. But I'm leaving my middle lane to... Okay, so if I play this card, he's probably going to take my middle lane. Which puts me in a bad spot, because that means they'll have control of middle lane and pretty much control of bottom lane too, because I only have that first spot filled out for bottom lane. I don't know, it's pretty tricky. Here, let's try this. I have a feeling. We'll go this. Actually, I made a mistake. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so fortunately he went back to his first square for bottom lane, so I still have a chance. This takes 3, this takes 2. It is not looking good. I have no choice but to play this card here. Try to fill out my bottom lane. And he takes my bottom lane. And I have no cards to really play. Yeah, this is a slaughter. Wow. I lost, bro. I lost. It takes a real man to admit when he loses, right? Well, I lost unequivocally. Wow, okay. What was the problem with that deck? I didn't have enough cards to really play when I first started out, but I do have a fair amount of single pawn cards I can play. Is that just a bad hand? Yeah, it's gotta be a bad hand, right? Let's try it again. Run it back. Excuse me. Alright, so we definitely don't need 2 of these guys to start off. I think it's too early to play this card. So let's mulligan those. Alright, so we have some options here. Let's start with this. I'm gonna play Cactuar next to fill out my top lane. Okay. Okay, he's pushing middle. Either way, I think I can get away with this. Okay, so I can go ahead and I have a chance to take middle lane, so I want to take it. But I have no cards I can't. I don't have any cards that can take middle lane. So how about I'll destroy... Oh, I don't want to do that either. Alright, I got a silly play. I'm gonna do... This is so dumb. I shouldn't do that. Fuck it. not good. Alright. Let's try destroying that card. It's gonna power up my middle lane. Bro, I just... Dude, no. That was a bad play. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be interesting. It's gonna be an interesting night. I probably won't be able to beat all the games tonight. Dang, what was the problem? I just didn't have enough mobility. Yeah, I don't think I had enough mobility in my hand. Here, let's edit and see if I can change some things. Okay, I kind of don't like this card because it has mobility, but once you play this card, you're kind of locked out of whatever lane you play it into. What else? Same thing with this card. But it also destroys cards. It can destroy enemy cards. Maybe I just need one of those instead of two. What else do I need? I have 2 3-pawn cards, 2 3-pawn, 2 2-pawn, and then the rest are singles, which is a good ratio, I think. It's pretty decent. This card has crazy mobility. Maybe I'll try it in my hand. Yeah, so if you can see on the actual card, it kind of tells you if the orange little blocks tells you the pawns you can place when you play that card. If that makes any sense. I'm gonna go ahead and try that hand. And we'll see what we can get away with. Man, rough night. Usually I'm pretty good. Usually I'm pretty good at Queen's Blood, but you know how it goes. I'm kind of liking this hand. I have some good starting 1-pawn cards I can use, and then I have 2 2-pawn cards that I can use. I definitely want to use this one at some point. So in order for me to do that, oh, actually, this is a very weird card to play. So it's kind of misleading sometimes. So this game is a 3-lane, I guess, board, you can say. But if you take a closer look at the pawns that he has for his abilities, it's on a, what is that, 5x5 grid. So it's misleading. So if I were to just play this one in middle lane, it'll only give me those 2 pawns in the middle, beside that gray block. It won't give me the other ones because it's off the board. So I guess the best spot to play this card is to be either top or bottom lane, because it'll give me that block or that pawn to the right of its placement, and also one top or bottom lane. If that makes any sense. Let's go ahead and try it. I want to go ahead and start off with... I definitely want to build my top or bottom lane so I can play this card and get the most out of it. So the best card to do that with is probably something like this. No. Something like this. I definitely want mobility middle lane, because I think that'll help me build top and bottom lanes going forward. Yeah, let's try that. How about this? Okay, he's also going middle lane. I want to play this card, which may be a mistake, because he can take my pawn. But at the same time, what's life without chances, right? Alright, I'm gonna make a crazy play. Go middle, go middle. Okay. He's kind of playing it safe too. I definitely want to bulk up my top and bottom lanes. Without giving him anything to take on my middle lanes. Maybe I just play it safe with this one. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, he's playing it extra safe. So I think the computer like knows that strat to where he's avoiding to give me any pawns that I can take. This is why he's kind of filling out his column here and not giving me anything to take here. Which kind of puts me at a crossroads here. I guess I just gotta go ahead and break the ice. Dang, that's crazy. So I think at this point I have to give up my plan to play this card because I don't think I have that luxury anymore. Kinda sucks because like if I use this card, I can't really build out my bottom lane anymore, and he pretty much takes it. And if I play this card, I can't play any... Wow. I'll play this just so I can have a little bit more balance, even though I'm giving him my middle pawn. I don't know, man. I don't know. I can do this, maybe. And hopefully I get a strong card on my draw. A 3-pawn card. Let's see. Let's see, man. Let's see. I'm gonna get destroyed, aren't I? Oh, okay. Lucked out there, so he didn't. Okay, so he plays this card, which gives him boosts. And I do have a 3-pawn card here. Ooh, this will give me a lot of control. I gotta play that card. Hopefully he doesn't. Okay. This is actually not too bad. So if I manage to capture top and mid, or sorry, if I manage to capture middle and bottom lanes, he can't play anymore. But I don't have any cards to do that with. If only I did. What are my options here? Oh, this card. Yeah. There you go. Cool, so now I have control over the board. Can't play any more cards, so now's the time to go ahead and start destroying. Alright, hold on, let me think. Play this card. I'll win bottom lane. Ooh, this would be a good card to play. Yeah, I'll play that there. Then I pretty much win. 9-5, 14. He gets 6. That's it. I win. What else can I do to kind of really drive it home here? Boom. 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 Look at that! Annihilation, that's what that's called. $44 points to 0. That's crazy. And that's what Queen's Blood is, man. This sometimes it says how it turns out. And I get this crazy card as a prize. When first enhanced, lower the power of allied enemy cards on affected tiles by 4. Okay, I'm probably never gonna use that because that's hard to play. Why would you do that? Well, that's cool. He lucked out. And that's only 1 out of the, what, 5? So I'm gonna try to do this next one. What is the... Your cards with the left-facing attacks will finally get a chance to hit the enemy. So savor this turn. Oh, that's interesting. We'll see if I can play this round and beat it in the next 15 seconds, or 50 seconds, 15 minutes. Because I'm probably gonna end stream around that time. So this round is having us... letting us use cards that... or sorry, it's swapping positions? So I can use my left cards? I don't know, man. What's going on? Let me... do I build a new deck for that? Here, let me see if I can build a new deck real quick. I definitely want this card. One of these, one of these. And specifically any cards that damaged. I can't even put it into words what it's trying to have me do. I don't really have any cards that fall in that category. Here's what we'll do. We'll play a quick round just to get a feel for it, then I might go past time and build a deck so we can win this round. I'm gonna play it safe with my safe deck, and we're gonna go ahead and see what we can do. Alright, so definitely not enough one pawn cards to start off with. Don't need a 3-pawn card to start. That card's fine. This card is okay. I don't need this card to start off. Alright, let's see. Nice, okay. Okay, so plays it in reverse. Okay, so I'm still on the left, but I'm playing on the opponent's side. Bro, that is confusing. I don't have cards that... Here, let me restart. Let me restart. So now that I know, let me try to build a card. So I definitely want some mobility going left. So something like this card, these two. This would be a good one. What's this one? When destroyed, or the... Actually, yeah, this card. Actually, I think this card would be pretty good because it's a 1-pawn card and it covers a lot of the board. I'm gonna take that one. 2 of those actually. This one goes left. This one goes left as well. Maybe throw one of those in there. Maybe I might be able to do something with this one as well. Throw it in there. Throw it in there. And I still have some cards to spare. Throw that one in there. What's this one? No abilities. Can't go wrong with Crystalline Crab, because it does power up your other cards. Flame Trooper would be pretty good. Need a good 2-pawn card. Maybe this is a safe one. It has no power-ups, but it's a 4-point card. 2-pawn with 4 points. I need 2 more cards to fill out my deck. What does this one do? Raise power of allied cards on affected tiles by 2 while this card is in play. That's not a bad card to have. Actually, I'll take 2 of those. Okay. So I think I have enough mobility to get me through. Do I need 2 of these? We'll see. Yeah, we'll try it out. Wait, did I save it? Please tell me. Okay. Let's try it. Let's try it. I'm excited. Let's see. I definitely want that one card that... Yeah, I'm mulliganing that card. Both the ones are not too bad to start off with. This is the card I wanted right here. Oh, it only gives me that. Okay. Yeah, we'll do something like this. That would be sick. Yeah, let's do that. Can I do that again? No, I don't have that same card. Okay. Alright, so he's playing middle. Let's try this. I need 3 to play that. I can do this. And I can play this, capture those cards or spawns. Let's do that. Okay. Do this to fill out my... Okay, here you go. We're cooking with oil. Alright, so now I have complete control of the board. Now it's time for destruction. Okay. What can I do here? I can power up with these 2 cards. So he has top lane. Actually, no, I have top lane. Or wait, I'm confused because it got swapped. Okay, so I have top lane. He has middle lane. And I pretty much have bottom lane because he can't play any cards. I think I already win by default because he has 6 points. He's not getting any more points than 6 points, and I already have 7 on top, so I kind of win either way. Let's do something like something like this over here. Do that. I use this card to soup up that middle lane. Do this card, and it gives me a bonus because I won that lane. Does this do anything? No. That's actually pretty much it. Alright, so let's play that card just for the fun of it. That's it. That was kind of anticlimactic. But I win. That was kind of fun. That was kind of fun, especially the part where I won. Cool. Actually still have some time left over, so but I'll try the next one here. So with Charlie, he unleashes a powerful effect when he places an ally. Okay, let's check this one out. I'm gonna go with my safe deck to start. Let's see if I can win this in 6 minutes. Okay, this is a decent hand to start with. I'll go ahead and start it. Replacement card. You now own a replacement card, which can only be placed on top of an ally card already on the board. Replacement cards have two major benefits. They do not require a rank to be placed. They can trigger cards whose abilities only activate when destroyed. Some even have abilities that absorb the... Okay. Interesting, interesting. Here, you know what? With that in mind, let me try using this deck. Yeah. Yeah, let's just try it. Alright, let's see how we're gonna play this. So, Charlie's card, the card that they gave me, it destroys cards in an X formation from what I could tell. So I definitely want some expendable cards I can play. Definitely don't need that. Don't need that right now. Let's see what that gets me. Okay. Let's start off with this. What's exactly his card? Place an ally card and raise a... Replace an ally and raise the power of allied cards on affected tiles by the replaced ally's power. Huh? Raise the power of allied cards on affected tiles by the replaced ally's power. Okay. So basically if I play a strong... So if I wanted to play this card right in the middle here, if I play a strong card here, and I put that replacement card there, it'll take the power of that card in terms of like its points and distribute it in the affected tiles, I think. So with that in mind, let's try to make that happen. So definitely need to soup up that middle spot. Somehow, some way. Try something like that, I suppose. Actually, no, that was a bad idea, right? Yeah. That's fine, you can have that. Maybe, okay, so this is probably the card I want to play in that middle section, but I just need to soup it up. We're cooking. Okay, so he takes bottom lane. Play. Okay, interesting. Interesting play. I don't know, this could be up to chance. Oh, that's a big boost. Okay. Let's see. Play that. And then... look at that. That's crazy. Let's run it. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. Cool. That's game. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how it's done. Classic game of Queen's Blood, if I do say so myself. Let's see, this card, when played, destroy allied and enemy cards on affected tiles. Okay. Nice. Let's see, what is this game here? In the match with the polygon on the frit placed on the center of the battlefield. This flame shaping summon puts players through a trial of fire as a key enhances any cards, be they allied or enemy, on the affected tile surrounding him. I was gonna end stream, but like the title says, I'm just trying to play some cards, man. So let's just try this round and see how far we get with it. If it's tough, I might just call it a day. I don't even know if, honestly, I don't even know if streaming Queen's Blood is good content, but I don't know. I'm having fun, so yeah, we'll go ahead and try. We'll get a feel for the game with this deck, my safe deck, and we'll see how it goes. All right. Let's try place that. Okay, so this guy just... okay, so it's kind of like a race, pretty much, to see who can get most of the spots. So with that in mind, let's try and do that. Here we go. Oh, that's gonna lock me out. Okay, so maybe I should be balanced, because there's no way he's gonna take my middle lane. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, so now that he did that, let's even it out. with this. What card is that? What card is that? Space Ranger. Raise power 1 for each of and stand card. Okay. It's probably the move there. Bro, this is crazy. I definitely need that card on my deck then if I want to play this. Yo, that's cheating. Raise power 1 for each enhanced enemy card. Dude, that's like the entirety. That's what this game is me raising my cards through the. That's crazy. That's cheating, bro. So basically, every time I play a card in these squares, he's just gonna level up, which is wild. I definitely need a card that can destroy that card. So I'll need a mix of cards that can destroy and power-up cards for this game. I don't think I'm gonna get middle lane since he has that card in there. And he has top lane. I think that's GG's, bros. Ooh, this would be a good card to have to start off with, maybe. Yeah, that's GG's. Okay, so let me try to build a deck with that in mind. Let me delete all these cards. Okay, so I definitely need cards that are focused on power-ups. So something like this card. I definitely need that Chocobo card. This one. What else? I need cards that can destroy as well. Raise the power of 2. Raise the power of allied cards on affected tiles by 2. Sure, I'll take one of those. Take those ones. Take one of those. Take that one. Maybe play that one. Maybe I can use this. I can't forget about mobility. This card has pretty good mobility, so I'll do 2 of those. Maybe I can fit that in there somewhere. I think that might be the play. I need to get rid of 1 card. Probably that one. Alright, let's try it. Let's run it. If I don't get it this round, then I'll probably call it for the night. Alright, so I definitely want to start off with some mobility. And my mobility is not too bad from this hand. Let's go ahead and let's try it. Okay, so I gotta focus on my top and bottom lanes. I am thinking... yeah, let's do that. Oh, that freaking card. I really need that Chocobo card, that'll help out a lot. Let's see, so this card raise 1 power for each enhanced enemy card. If I can at least tie it. I need a card with a power of 3. That's gonna be tough to do. Let's go. Let's try it. Let's try it. There it is. What is it? Raise power by 1 for each edition for each stand. Okay, yeah, I need that card. Where do I play it though? Yeah, I gotta play it top. So I'm good on top lane from that card that keeps getting. Okay, so he pretty much saved his side of the board. Ooh, I can use this card. That'd be a good play. Okay. Crazy, crazy play. Okay. What's the best play here? Like 3, or by 1, by 3. I can't really do anything here. I'm pretty much good. He might still have the chance to take middle lane. I think the guy just has bottom lane regardless. So as long as I take middle lane, I should be good. Yeah, I think that's the play. Yep. Yeah, I won. I win. Is there any chance? Yeah, there's no chance I can take bottom lane until I throw that card in there. Or actually, yeah, there you go. There we go! We got it! Go ahead and end my turn. Yo, we got P. Diddy in the chat? What the hell? He's on Twitch in prison? Crazy. Well, I'm glad he's here to witness my victory of 33-0. And we get this crazy card. First enfeebled, lower the... Alright, sick. That's crazy. Well, we only have one more... This is a boot camp. So we're kind of... I'll tell you forgiving my spending 3 rounds to see how many points you can accrue. Okay. Here, I'll go ahead and see if I can do this. No, I'm going a little bit over time. And I'll get the Sephiroth card if I win. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Alright. So in order to... So basically what this round is going to be is just... I'm guessing it's just try to get as much points as you can. In order to do that, I need 1 card. My ace in the hole. This one, Shiva. I'll get rid of this card for that. Then we'll go ahead and try that. Alright, so if this first game is bust, then I'll go to bed. Or I'll end the stream. Wait, what the hell is that? What is that in the middle? Hold on, I need to read. I need to read. I need to read. Back it up, back it up. Okay, complete, blah, 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 blah. A support card will be added to your hand at the start of the round 1. You will draw 5 cards at the start of each round. You cannot draw cards during the round. Okay, so basically, whatever hand I start with, that's it. Okay, so with that in mind... with that in mind... I think we'll be fine. Let's see. Alright, so basically all the cards that I'll get here is gonna be it. So I need that card. I don't think I need this card. I need that card, that card. Yeah, let's run it. Alright, so I get when played, raise suspicious and ranks by 2. What does that mean? Oh, okay. Sick. Let's... How do we play this? So this is basically a souped up version of Security Officer. So I should be doing something like that. What's this metal one? When you win this card in the lane, when you win with this card in the lane, add a random tactile card to your hand. Okay, that shouldn't be too bad. Upgrade, yes, that card, okay. Locked in, gang, locked in. I lost. Well, let's run it back, run it back, run it back. Let's try that again. I guess I can roll with this deck. No, I can't. I need to... It's like I can't draw anymore after this, so... Get rid of that. Let's see. So this entirely depends on what kind of cards you get in your hand when you first start. Let's save these guys for later. Let's just try to build out first. Sorry guys, I'm locked in. I am locked in, brother. That's it. Wait. What? Okay, I was about to say, it doesn't give me any more cards left? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Alright, so we have Shiva in our hand, which is pretty good. We have security officers, which is good for mobility. What happens if when the round ends, spawn cards in empty positions that raise your score? Huh? When the round ends, spawn cards in empty positions that raise your score equal to that position's rank. At the round ends, spawn cards in empty positions that raise your score equal to that position's rank. Okay. So basically I need to fill as much tiles as I can, so I don't know. I honestly do not know. But that's kind of like the strat right now, is to just fill as much as I can. And then what happens is I'll play Shiva and you'll see. You'll see how OP Shiva can be. Let's go ahead and start filling it out. Interesting play. I am thinking. What is the move? I'm not in a great position right now. Yeah, it's not too great. Let's see. See if this is enough. Brother. Did I just lose? Oh, so it just keeps on going. Okay. Man, I'm getting tired. Alright. Here we go, gang. I don't have a lot of single pawn. Oh, this is not gonna be fun. Oh boy. Alright, let's run it. Yo, I just lose. I can't play any of my cards, right? That's crazy. Yeah, it's Jover. It's Jover, man. Yeah, I can't win. Alright, GG's. Good game. Well, at least we got most of them done. Surprisingly, I didn't think I was gonna get that far tonight, but that's all she wrote, folks. Well, yeah, thank you for joining me in that Queen's Blood excursion. Look at all these peons playing my game. Pathetic. Alright. Yeah, let's go ahead and end here. Thanks for joining. Whether you're watching live or on the VOD. I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday. I don't know. Not too sure. But, if I do, I'll see you then. But if not, I hope you guys have a wonderful night, a wonderful day. And I will catch you in the next one. Look into my eyes as I mog you. Alright. Alright, good night.